So, for my curriculum problem investigation, I decided to focus on how we teach word problems in second, third, and fourth grade specifically, but really across the whole grade level, all the grade levels. I currently teach third grade, and I really think that what they learn in second grade influences how they experience the new lessons in third grade. And I also think that it is my responsibility to prepare them for fourth grade math. So, the current status of teaching word problems in our school is, well, first of all, a little background information is I have taught the same group of kids from first grade through third grade, and I think that has been really beneficial to them because when I teach something new, it doesn't seem as new to them because I'm using the same strategies and the same vocabulary from year to year. Um, so word problems hasn't been as much of a difficulty as it was last time I taught third grade when I did not loop with my students. And when I went to teach them word problems in third grade, it was extremely difficult for them to understand. And it felt like I was teaching them something brand new, even though I know that word problems are part of the curriculum and had been taught in first and second grade. We also currently all have been told to use the cubes strategy in our school for teaching word problems. So that's a little bit of alignment that we do have, which is shown on the side here if you are unfamiliar with that strategy. It works pretty well, but one problem with it, I think, is the B says to box in any action keywords, but those aren't always evident or always included in word problems. And when students can't find them, then it doesn't necessarily help them. And then they can get stuck on that step. From my research, I learned a lot of important factors that help with vertical alignment and with teaching word problems. I had some difficulty finding any research that was specific for math instruction or word problems, but a lot of research that supported vertical alignment. So, some of the key factors were assessment, which is something that we do at our school, but using assessment and the data from assessment to really create the plan for figuring out what is the best way to teach word problems and how can we find a plan that works for all grade levels so that it's common for every student at the school. And then teachers also need professional development on the standards and on how to teach word problems. So a lot of my research mentioned that teachers need to be knowledgeable of the standards in their grade level, of course, but they also need to know about the standards at the grade levels around them so they know what they're teaching from and what they're preparing for. As always, teachers need time to collaborate if they want this to work. There needs to be some sort of vertical teaming where teachers can work with the teachers in other grade levels to make this plan and really see what works best for everyone. And teachers need to be flexible, of course. You have to be willing to review and revise what you're already doing and make it so that it's something that works for all grade levels. So, with that, my solution is 4 steps. I think, first of all, teachers need to receive some professional development about the math standards across all grade levels and also on what's the best way to teach word problems. Another research article that I found talked about that the best way to teach word problems and how important context is when teaching word problems, which I know is something that I have not thought about before, but I think it would be beneficial for all of us to receive professional development on how to work with context in those word problems for the students that use the context. And then some students aren't aware of the context and they just take the information out and they just solve it based on the numbers and the information in the word problems. Then teachers need to evaluate data from their own classrooms and come up with probably a horizontally aligned plan first. So work with teachers from their own grade level first on how they think it would be best to teach word problems in math. And then after that, they will have another chance to collaborate with teachers vertically and create a plan that works for all the teachers across all grade levels. Finally, teachers would implement their plan in their classrooms and then review and revise the data to tweak it as needed. Another question that I had that I did not research, but from my own experience, I feel like I should have, is what do you guys think about including looping as part of my solution? It's been very beneficial for me to teach this same group for 3 years, and I think it's been beneficial for them as well. So, do you think that would be a good suggestion to add to my solution? I look forward to hearing your feedback. Thank you.